Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Acknowledge us. Snoop. For fair, Smitty, I'm Chris. Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's another episode of Wrestling with the Bros alongside Antoine CT Fair. I am Chris here with you. Follow us at WWTB, Wrestling with the Bros on Twitter. It's a great day today. It is Tuesday. This is episode. Damn. I had it too. I said I'm gonna remember what episode it is. This is what episode 16, 17, 18, 15. Let me go backwards. I don't know what episode it is. But we're somewhere still in the teens though.
Somewhere 16, 17.
Yes, 17. Okay, all right. We'll figure out by the end of the show. Fair, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers.
To Cowboys getting it done. Cheers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, shout out to our executive producer, slash engineer slash the guy who helped us put this all together. Smitty Eagle, he's a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles, so shout out to him. As in case you all wondering why I'm wearing this glorious shirt right here, number 88, not for Drew Pearson, although he was a great receiver. Not for my boy, the playmaker Michael Irvin, although he was a very great receiver. Not for my boy Des Bryant, not for him, but it is in honor of that man, C.D. Lamb. That's right.
Yeah.
Signed the best and the richest contract for a non-quarterback in NFL history. 4 years, $136 million, $100 million guaranteed.
100 million guaranteed.
100 million guaranteed. 100 million. Now,
100 million. $100 million.
Now he's just under Justin Jefferson for being the most paid non-QB in the NFL. Were you happy with that? Did you want him to get 35.1, 36, or 34 good? What
AAV number, man. He got what he wanted. It was all about having a win-win on both sides. It had to be a win for the Cowboys that they didn't set the market or reset the market. It had to be a win for CD and his team, his agent. He got the most money, guaranteed money of the wide receivers. So win-win, man. Everybody wins. Everybody's happy.
Here's the crazy part. CD was going to get what he wanted. So why the hell did we drag out all of these negotiations? That's what didn't make any sense to me. Like, you knew you were going to pay them. It's the same thing. It's the same thing they did with Zach Martin, man.
He didn't have his reading glasses on. He just had his normal glasses, and he was reading it differently than what they were saying. Like if he would have known that they really meant 34, he would have gave them 34 a while ago. He just didn't know they really meant it. That's why.
Look here, man. He knew what he had to pay that man. He should have paid that man a long time ago. All right, Jerry Jones, stop BSing and drinking out there, man. Just pay the people what they want. I said it in Nixon's space, and by the way, he's going to be joining us a little bit later on. But I said it in Nixon's space that I believe CD gets signed by. I'm not CD. Excuse me. Dak Prescott gets signed by Friday or Saturday for his extension. That's what I believe. Now, what up, Mrs. Dawson? To you, what's going on? Good evening to you. Glad you for checking in with us. Now, I'm gonna ask you this, Fair. That's right. He deserves that money. You know what? F15 though. You know what? Yeah, you know what? God bless you too. But let me ask you this: if CD Lamb does not sign, God, I keep saying, well, I guess because I got the jersey shirt on, but if Dak Prescott is not signed to an extension by week 1, do you think?
I'm not putting a timetable.
Do you think that you're not putting a timetable on it? Okay.
Because I don't think the problem with trying to do that with a person with the mentality of Dak Prescott, and not saying that he's just like this god or whatever. I'm just saying his nature about him. He doesn't care when it's going to get signed. So whether
Hmm.
it's week 1 or week 10, it's going to get done. There, you know,
Hmm.
j- as we just learned, Jerry Jones is going to fold. So
Yeah, he folded with that with
whether it
Des
be
Bryant.
before week 1 or whether it be week 10, he's going to fold and give that man somewhere around $60 million. So it's really
Yeah.
not. It's. I mean, that's why I don't
So
care. I don't talk
so
about it.
so pretty much for you, it's just a matter of when. Even though you're not going by any time frame, it's just a matter of when.
Just a matter of when.
Okay.
It'll
Okay.
it'll shock me. I will say Jerry got balls, and I'll rock with it. I'll rock with it. It'll shock me more if Jerry doesn't get him signed by next March. If he does not get him signed by next March, I'll applaud that man for it. I'll applaud him for it because they no owner, no GM has ever done that. Just let
Hmm.
a top flight quarterback go. Nope. So I'll give him four more marks for that if he does it, which he won't.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Speaking of
boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestle with the Bros is proud to present the man who leads all Cowboys content by the beer. He is the captain of the sea. He is the one and only, the Dallas Cowboys cult leader. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for not my guy, not his guy, not her guy, but
it's
your guy,
definitely not.
Nix. What's going
You
on,
got,
Nix? How you feeling, baby?
y'all got to give that guy a raise over there.
I got-
That guy a
He
But
raise.
need he hey he can't even show up on time to his own pod, so he ain't gonna
Well,
goddamn
I
raise.
mean,
oh no, wait, I was
when
here on time. I was here on
when
time.
you're the talent, I mean,
That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. When you're the talent,
Oh, shit.
you have talent, you have
Oh, shit.
grinders. So you have talent, you have grinders. Trust
hmm
Yeah.
me,
and
I'm just a grinder.
no, you are the official cult leader, ladies and gentlemen. Recognize this man right here. This man is the cult leader. Whatever this man says, it goes. No questions asked. We
Oh
were just
Lord,
talking about the contract extension of CD Lamb. We're so happy about that, as Cowboys fans. I said it, Nixon, your space, that I believe Dak will be extended by Friday or Saturday. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You're not holding your breath for it. Fair is not putting a timetable on it. Are you still holding out, not waiting, or?
I mean, I'm on day 150 on Twitter now. I mean, you know what it is. I mean, I think it's 60-40. I think it gets done. It just makes all the right business wise, everything else. It makes all the right sense. Getting the Lamb done in the years, because you have to remember it's a 4-year extension. So basically, Lamb's here for 5 years now. Now, sure, you probably get through 2028 and you look at that contract and do some different things, right? But yeah, man, I think the Lamb deal paves the way for Dak to get done, and it makes sense for Dak, right? You had, Des Bryant got up out of here, then you brought in Amari Cooper, then he got up out of here. Hey man, y'all can't keep taking my number ones away. So, Lamb deal,
Exactly.
yeah, the Lamb deal, I think greases the track, if you will, to get the Dak deal done.
There you go. There you go. And boy, if we can get Mike extended too,
Hey,
by the
listen,
time
man.
this,
Nah,
I'm
let's
just
not get
okay. You
Well,
know what? You're right. Hey, Colt leader, ladies and gentlemen, Colt
don't
leader
don't
says,
get
nope, nope.
don't get crazy.
I won't go crazy. I won't be like Jeezy and have the
And
dope
we want
boys
to
go
keep hey, look,
crazy.
and let's keep fair. I mean, Fair's trying to be happy. I want to keep Fair happy
I'm trying to
tonight.
be happy.
No.
I'm trying to be happy. Like you don't want me to be happy.
I want you to be happy. I want
I
you to be happy,
know.
like Kurt Franklin. I want you to be happy. Okay. I want you to be happy.
Talk for real.
Oh,
Talk for
Uh,
oh,
real.
wow.
Talk for real.
Oh,
Cause he's happy.
oh yeah, there you
yeah.
go
Tell
for
us the
real too.
story. Well, you're
Um,
the
Hey,
singer though,
remember
don't you?
when we was talking about Robert Downey Jr. and his bag and what he was getting? Remember
Yeah, the
that?
100 million.
eight,
No. Before
85
we
mil.
was a few weeks ago, he said 85.
No,
That's
it's 100 though.
100 million, Chris.
Yeah, it's 100.
100. It
100
was
million for
100
three
mil.
movies. 100 million for 3 movies.
Oh,
That's
because it was Avengers Doomsday, Secret
gonna
Wars,
be
and what
it.
was the other one?
Fantastic Four and the two Avengers movies.
Okay, okay, Fantastic Four. Okay, okay. I didn't know which one. Excuse me. He was the third one he was going to be in. Okay.
Yep.
Hey,
So
hey,
that
hey, paying that man the big bucks. Hey, I want you in
hey,
everything.
when you gotta
And I
fix
was just
it, give
hoping.
the man
Was just
100 million and say, go get it.
Right, exactly.
Hey, man, go fix it for me real quick, bro. We messed up. Yeah, you know what I mean? We messed up, bro. Chill out. We messed up.
Oh man.
But, yeah, it's actually a lot
Uh,
of news spinning around right now in comic book land. To be honest, been
yeah, hold on.
kind
Is Nick's mic working? Is this mic working? 'Cause I can't hear him.
of yeah. I can't hear you, Mike. I can't hear you, bro.
No, I can't hear his mic. Hold on. Yeah. We're having some technical difficulties there with Nick's microphone. Nick, can you hear me?
No.
Bark twice if you're in Texas still.
Yeah.
It's look. Like, yeah, look. You should be
Ah,
able
there
to
you
hear me
go.
now.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
no,
hear you.
no.
I
So
got you.
like I'm on the .com. So I can open it in the app, and I hit open the app, and for whatever reason, I don't know. When I opened the app, y'all couldn't hear me. So it is what it is.
Mm.
Oh yeah, no, you all good, brother. I do want to start off this tonight's show with first and foremost R.I.P. to Psycho Sid Vicious, who passed away at the young age of 63 on yesterday. Man, thoughts and prayers to his family during this time. Man, he was actually one of my favorite wrestlers. I really liked I really liked his work. Uh, I remember the matches he had with Diesel, the Heartbreak Kid, Bret Hart. I remember him being there for the classic. What was that? The Taskmaster.
Mm.
Uh, going through the wall.
You know, funny enough, remember he broke the leg in the ring and all that.
Oh
Mhm.
yes, Lord
Do
Jesus,
you know
yes.
do you know the rest for the first power bomb once he came back?
Oh, you know what? Somebody retweeted that video, and I saw it, and I cannot remember now who, but I did see it though. Who was it?
Sami Zayn.
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
Sami Zayn took the first power bomb
Wow.
when he came back from the injury.
And that was what
That
90.
old, bro?
Yeah, but yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize. I didn't realize Sammy.
But
How old is
Sammy
Sammy?
was a young buck then, though.
He got
He was a young buck, but yeah, man.
he got to be close to
Wow,
like 43 then. Like, damn.
he's
Hmm.
got to be in his mid to upper 40s then.
Well, I mean, he could have been like 13 taking off too.
Nah, he was a
So
little bit older
he
than that, but
wrestled.
he probably the late teens though for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
he
pretty
wrestled
cool
real
seeing that.
a lot of those. But, yeah. Shout out to him, man. RIP, man. Like, it's certain things now that like when stuff come across the timeline and stuff, and you be just be like, damn, bro. I like you just
You
immediately
catch,
go back to nostalgia mode.
Hmm.
yeah.
Bro, I just as soon as I seen that, and it's not like to knock him on this or whatever, but as soon as I seen that, I said, damn. And then the next thing I did was like, yo, remember when he messed up that live promo with Jim, with Jim Ross? I'm 11 years old.
Always.
I will never forget that day, bro. That
Always
man,
funny when he come out in
you remember it?
WCW and Goldberg will run over his car and he'll
Yeah.
be yelling in the parking lot,
Yeah, with the,
Goldberg! Goldberg! Car just be flattened. Shout out to
yeah.
Drew McIntyre with the Psycho Sid vest on too on Monday Night Raw.
Shout out to him. That was
Yeah,
definitely
definitely,
back. I was
man. Definitely, man. That was a nice tribute to him, man. I don't know. I wonder if WWE would do something a little bit more on SmackDown on Friday because I mean they got the news Monday, so I just
they
wonder if
give
they'll
the,
do something a little bit more on Friday
They
on
will.
SmackDown.
Yeah,
gave
they
their
will.
typical vignette. I don't think you get more than that.
Yeah,
They gave him a whole video package. That's what they
Yeah.
I
usually
mean,
do.
Yeah.
then you know what? They'll probably replay that video package then on
Probably.
SmackDown probably.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
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 So, but no, we have the goal. This is the week, the go home week for Bash at Berlin, August
So,
31st. It's happening at, I believe it's starting at noon. If I'm thinking 1 Eastern,
one
noon
o'clock.
Central,
One
1 o'clock.
Eastern Central. But yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be going on. That's going to be. I think the card is like a relatively small card for a PLE
I
like
think we got
this. I
six
think it's
matches.
6 matches, so not too
Yeah.
bad. Just enough. So probably about 3 hours or so.
I think we
Uh,
get a match or two added. I don't like six matches
Look,
for
man.
over season. Was the last one five matches or six matches?
It's a bait. It's a baby bump, man.
Yeah,
Was the one over the Clash one? Was that 5 6 matches? I don't remember.
I think
It wasn't
Clash
many matches.
was. Yeah, it wasn't a
It
whole
was
lot. I
about
don't think at
six.
Clash.
It might have been
Yeah,
six
about
as well.
It might,
maybe
it didn't,
seven, maybe
They're
seven.
like, look, we're over here in Europe. You get what you get. You get the whole
right?
weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're gonna get the
But they
SmackDown.
did.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the SmackDown. You're gonna get the Saturday, love. You'll get some shit Sunday. It's not televised and whatnot, and then they'll be up out of there.
Mm, true.
Yeah.
Well, they
Uh,
have been there. They've been there since
Wednesday,
last
right?
Saturday. Not last
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Saturday,
That's right.
because
That's right. Last
Cody had
Saturday.
the two in
Yeah,
him and Coulter had the two separate
yeah.
things in different countries. I
So I
yep.
mean,
forget
that's what
what.
I mean. They kind of when they go over there, the PLE's not massive, but they give them like a week
Mhm.
long worth of content stuff, right? They really like seek into it and do some of the extracurricular stuff over there
Which
for
is
the fans.
smart because, and I didn't even peep this. They always got two overseas tours a year. The one right after WrestleMania. So
Right,
now they put that with France. So
right,
they did the Pelly there, and it's usually around this time, around
right.
After
Germany and
SummerSlam.
stuff.
Right. So instead
And
of just
yeah,
doing,
and
because
then,
back in
then
the day they would go over there and do those runs, but it wouldn't really have pay-per-views back then. Now they just time it to PLEs as well to
Hmm.
give the full
smart,
experience to everybody over there.
making money, bro. This they just
Yeah.
printing this shit now, bro.
Now,
They just
I want to
Well,
ask
they're
you
in a good
guys
spot. I mean,
this.
look, they're in a good space right now. So
Yeah, they are. They are. I mean, just at Fanatic Fest, they were the only I think
they
venue
were the
or
only people who
brand
sold out,
that
anything that the,
sold out
the
everything.
only
So I mean, yeah,
Jay Z was.
WWE's hot right now, man.
hmm?
They're hot right now. So I mean,
I,
it's understandable. Do
yeah, I
you
mean,
think the crowd over in Berlin?
even with Cody with the tag, they're still with the title, they're still hot. Amazing how that works.
Yeah, yeah.
listen,
But hold on. But I want to ask you guys this: do you guys think that the crowd will be extremely hot, like it was
oh, for
for
sure,
Backlash and for Clash?
for sure.
Will
Yeah,
Berlin be on
European. Yeah,
fire?
European crowds are always hot, bro.
Yeah.
They're not getting it all
European
the
crowds,
time.
in my opinion, are the best wrestling fans. Like they are enthusiastic for every match. Like over here,
Yeah.
we shit on all the matches. Like they don't care.
I
This
don't. Well,
Bianca, and I'm gonna talk about this later because we were talking about this on this show, Nick. That I want a tag team title to be defended on a pay per view and TV every time. That needs to be the shit that's always defended. I'm like you're not doing nothing with these tag teams. Do something. Get behind something. They started to put a little story behind Jade and Bianca with Isla Dawn. I don't know if that's what their names are for real, but yeah, do something. You need to feature that, yo, because it'll be so much easier if you see a champion actually going through stuff, or get a mid card to fight for something that means something. Now their story means even more that you're trying to do. I just need more tag teams, but even this tag team match, as much as people over here crap on women's tag teams, they're going to be excited for that. So yeah, I love European crowds. European crowds are the best. Sorry, it's great.
I just think. I mean, at the end of the day, they've tried some different things with the tag stuff. They just look as they found their way, and they're really hot in a lot of different ways. They just haven't found a way to book tag well enough. They
No,
don't
they
have
haven't.
they don't have enough dedicated teams. They haven't found their pacing with it. Now you have two different sets of tag belts. I get it's two brands, yada yada. Then you got the women's tags, and okay, it's just a lot, man. You have a lot of belts right now. You have a lot of things that are going on, and there's so much stuff that's hot outside of that. And again, like, what are we doing? Like, obviously they fumbled the bag with are you yeah, I was about to say was somebody washing dishes anyway. But I mean they're fumbling they fumbled the bag with primetime players and all that, right? And now you're kind of
Who?
repackaging them again. I
Street
said
Profits?
primetime players, street profits, Lord help me.
This dude took
Street
it to tight
profits.
field
I went
there.
back. I went
Yeah,
back to the primetime players, dear God. But the street profits, because they had the whole thing going with Lashley, then that fizzled, whatever,
Oh,
you know.
and he's down there by you now, Nick. He's down there
Mm.
by you now.
Yeah, he's a Texan now, allegedly. Whatever. Then you got the Final Testament. What are you doing there? This has been very long with the New Day or whatever's going on over there. And then I mean, what are you really looking at then? Right? Like,
You don't like the New Day stuff with
I mean,
Xavier and Kofi going on
it's
right now?
cool, but But how? But it's not folding into the tag circuit, though. You see what I'm saying? It's like a
Yeah, they're not
spin-off.
yet there.
You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah,
into that storyline. So there's just not much. I mean, there's more storyline with the women tag belts, which is good, which is great, right? But for the
right.
men's tag belt stuff, okay, we got it on the
They haven't found
bloodline.
anything
All
yet.
right, but there's so much going on with the bloodline. So how you're curating those things?
So
Right.
pretty much
It,
it's almost like an afterthought in some sense.
Definitely
and they
on
just don't have enough.
SmackDown.
And they don't have enough tag teams.
That's what I'm saying. Like you,
Yeah.
it does, and it's hard. It's a and the bad thing about it is there's a lot of tag teams in NXT that are
Mm.
not right there yet. They're probably into next year ready. But
Well,
it's
you had
just
what's the brothers? They're with Gable now.
the Creed
Oh.
brothers
Yeah. Okay, so you had them coming in hot as a tag, and then all right, well,
Hmm.
let's go put them
and
over here
Fizzle.
with Gable, and then let's make this whole Wyatt Six thing go off. Again, it has nothing to do with the tag belt,
With
and
a
a lot.
title,
Like I said, it's just too
right?
sporadic. Like you have some tag teams, but you got to do them other stuff, and not in the hunt for the belt and stuff going on there.
That's what I would say. The thing
Yeah.
with as far as the mid card is anyway, with Triple H is kind of not tweaked enough yet. Is that he hasn't made those feuds that he's getting interesting right now, and he hasn't linked them to a belt. Because that's the main goal in a wrestling storyline is to get a belt, right?
Right.
Hmm.
He hasn't connected it yet. Yeah, it's entertaining stuff that he's doing, but what's the end game? There's no
Right.
end
I
game.
mean,
The end
you
game
tell
is
me
to
what.
fight the champion at one
Yeah, let
point.
me ask you.
Like
I mean, what's the end game with the Wyatt Six and whatever they're calling
I don't
themselves
know,
now? What they
Yeah.
call themselves? We're
American
American, still
made or some
American,
shit.
whatever, American males.
American made.
Like, what is American made? What is the end goal there? What are we doing?
Right.
American.
I guess from my perspective, I guess they're just there just to really help get the Y6 over per se, and I
But
think we
then
kind
what?
of see that. Right, right. I mean, just for that time now, and fair. This goes back to your
Are you
point.
washing dishes over there, bro?
No, I'm actually cooking. I'm frying some chicken.
Okay, I mean, I was like, is
Oh,
that why you're
that's
running?
what it is. Frying the
Yeah.
chicken.
Is that
Good
grease
grief.
frying? Like, why? I know
I'm
it
trying to
smells.
ignore it, but I know something splashing and splishy splashing. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, I'm frying some chicken over here. It's kind of
We
late,
fry some
but
chicken over here
yeah,
too.
we're also doing wrestling with the bros and also cooking with Chris. No brisket.
And fried chicken with
But
Chris. Yeah, okay. I mean, look, it's better than
I
I won't even mention it. I won't even mention it.
already said it. So wrestling with the brisket presented to you
Oh
by.
yeah, it's that you definitely wrestle with that brisket. You ain't gonna
Yo,
lie.
I'm about to send that shit to Smitty. That's gonna be the background for next week's show.
If you lost it, don't worry, fair. I got it in the I got it in the files. I got it in my
I know
Wait,
you
files.
I
do.
think I got
I
it.
know
I'm
you
about to,
do. And also, too, ladies and gentlemen, Nick's is one of the biggest trolls on Twitter, so be
Oh,
careful of
I
that
don't be
guy.
trolling. I just things come across my timeline. My man was proud of that. Yeah, I got this brisket done. I looked at it. I was like, this is Illinois barbecue. Okay, duly noted.
Boy, I tell you
oh
what,
shit!
a,
You
a
put that
man
on
messes up
charcoal,
one
man.
time, and man, I
You put that on
just,
charcoal.
yeah, just
Oh,
can't
did he
live that
freeze right
down.
there? Dang.
Next episode
But
should be called "Wrestling with the Brisket." That's funny. That is too damn funny.
but no, Nick, I've been saying this for the longest, and I have a buddy that he and I we've talked about this for years. Tag teams need to be. It needs to be very good, or I don't want to say superior, but it needs to be almost top notch to the point of when you do decide to break off or break those tag teams up, you have strong single competitors. And you're to me, the tag team division is the most important division in all of wrestling because it helps build superstars
Right.
at some
Mm.
point. You know,
But that's
so
But that's the difference of old school and now, though. Like it used to
yeah.
be that way. You're not wrong. Now, though, they're developing independent stars. That's why we get so many of these tag teams are cobbled together, right? RK
Hmm.
Bro and stuff like that. Because now the business really is defined by creating single stars to push,
Right.
merch and stuff. They're not bringing them in as much anymore as tag teams, and then splitting them up. But I don't disagree with you. I think you can still do those things, though. and do
Mhm.
some tag teams and have that built in and break them off and do certain things. But I think it's just a fundamental way that the business has changed over the past 20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's sad. I don't want to say it's sad, but it is a little. It is tough that they're going in reverse instead of building your tag teams, then go to singles. Now you're going to singles to where you're building
But
your tag teams.
I think
you
that's
want to
also
now
a thing about
go
how the wrestling business is right now, as far as how people come through the indies now. There's not many tag teams in the indies. It's just a lot of single stars. Most of the tag teams come when they come to these big federations, AEW, WWE, NXT, whatever, and then they get put together like that now. There's not like other than what FTR, who's an indie tag that really goes around like that?
right.
You
Well,
know what
you
I'm
know,
saying?
here's the other thing too, right? And wrestling has always done a good job of portraying pop culture. Would y'all agree with that?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
when we talk about pop culture, that includes music, right? Those things, guys. We don't have music groups anymore. Let's be
True.
honest. You don't
Yeah,
have
that's true,
music
And they
groups
man.
don't
anymore,
do
right?
that.
It's all about the independent star. Okay, well, here's maybe a DJ. They're going to link up and you're going to get someone to sing over this DJ track or whatever. Like, you don't have groups anymore in the industry, in the music industry, really either. So I think that's just a transcending of times for us to have been around for a little bit. Some of us, like me, longer than most, but you just kind of seen that transition where groups were a thing, tag teams were a thing. And now we're in a world now, specifically when we talk about even doing content, right? It's very individualized, a singular path where you see people link up and do shows. Look what we're doing right now, right?
Right,
Okay, oh, okay,
exactly.
I'm coming in, we're linking up. So it's not that we're an actual show altogether, but you bring guest spots in, do different things. Podcasts work that way. And I think just in general, that's how the pop culture has changed, that we don't have a lot of groups in any way, shape, or form. And tag teams kind of fall into that. So it's an interesting dichotomy of pop culture when you look at wrestling and where the tag team division is. But that's also a broader stroke, I think, around whether it's music, content creating, different things like that. I think in general, you just kind of see that now.
Yeah, and that is true that what you just said about how wrestling it reflects pop culture or whatever. So, do you think that we'll ever get to that back to that point of having tag teams being strong again, or
I mean,
I
right?
mean, it's
History
just
repeats
about.
itself.
I mean, I think it's just about giving it the time and the effort to actually build the actual division. If you're not using a bunch of dudes that you wanted to make a single star, put them together and just make them run with it. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? If somebody wants to pick his friend, let them pick their friend and let them run with it. Like you got to have dedicated teams on both shows and then try to build those stories to try to connect to the title. And once you do that, which I don't think is a hard thing, but once you do that, then you'll have a dedicated division that you can tell more diverse stories in, bring more people into. You just have to dedicate it, dedicate the time, dedicate the manpower. They don't. You can clearly see they don't do that.
hmm
Let me ask
and
you
and
this: do
go
you
ahead.
think maybe the your average wrestling fan doesn't care about tag teams anymore? They want to see their
That's a good
superstars. They
question.
can they can group up together, and they just don't care about the tag team division as much as they once did. So that leaves them in peril as how to attack it and how to go after it. Right? I think there could be some of that. I'm not saying definitively that is right, but
It
why
could be some
why
truth to
give
that.
me this tag team on ride with? Oh, but then I can get RKO. Right, or I get Sammy and Kevin Owens together, and I get to run with them. Oh, we got Yeet and Cody Rhodes winning the tag belts. Oh, this was fun, and then we can spin off and go do other things. So I think it's a way for them to pair guys up, right? So like you got a main event Jay Uso. All right, maybe it's not popping for him right now. Hey, throw him with someone with a tag and have a little month run and do some things there, right? And get
Right.
them over. Maybe that's what the fan base, right? Because I would have to believe on the back end they're doing due diligence work when it comes to the tag and what their fan base is looking for. You know what I
hmm
mean? And maybe that's just what they're seeing is the fan base is really more about clicks, right? Judgment Day. Okay, there's a click of, that kind of stuff. And maybe if we're going to do tags, they just want to see mainline stars tag together. They're not buying into the tag teams. Maybe that's part of it as well. But again, I'm gonna step on my own toes there, right? Because who's the last tag team that came through the door like, oh, look at these mother effers. Like,
Yeah,
oh, look at this tag team. Oh my goodness. Like, oh, I need to check in on these guys. What's going like? When's the last time we've seen a tag team show up like that?
It's been a minute, man.
What you
It's been
say?
a minute. It's been a minute.
Maybe.
I do wanna ask you guys this because WWE they confirmed the following for the number one contenders Intercontinental Championship tournament. There'll be four triple threat matches. The winner of those matches they'll compete in a fatal four way going to challenge Braun for the title.
Hmm.
Um, the final two triple threat matches for the IC Championship number one contenders tournament is Sheamus versus Bronson Reed versus Ludwig, and then Dragunov versus Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio. Who do you guys
And
see?
already Jay, hold on, already Jay and Pete Dunne already qualified.
Yeah. Okay. So what are your thoughts about the IC the IC title run by Braun Breaker, and who do you see possibly challenging him? Him being Braun Breaker here down the line, and do you think Braun will lose his belt soon, or he'll keep it for at least another couple pay per views, or what?
Nah, Braun's going to hold that strap for a little bit, in my opinion. I don't think
Okay.
Braun's going to
I
stand up against him.
I
So,
think he's losing in that crown jewel.
no, I think they're going to offer the sacrificial lamb. That's Jey Uso, because that's what Jay does now.
Yeah.
Well, a good ironic that you said that because I think he's going to lose to Jey Uso at Crown Jewel.
We'll
Mm.
see.
I think that's what's going to happen.
I mean, they cut the promo. They already set the bait. Nobody in your family's ever beat my family.
Right. That's what I'm
You know,
saying. That
but the pay,
just because
but
of
the
that
payoff.
promo.
But here's the thing. But that can't be the payoff out the gate, right? The payoff out the gate is he has to beat him first, so you can extend that line, and then the payoff is Jey
Mhm.
Uso beats him if I gets the belt.
Right. So that's why I think the um the match is going to be. I feel because the two next. That's the thing. Like they haven't announced when that fatal four way is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be in 2 weeks, which then that puts you in line for Bad Blood. They set up a personal storyline. Nobody's in your family has ever beaten me, and it's not going to start with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a personal storyline.
Right.
Maybe they get into a little bit. Maybe it gets a little personal,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's a quote unquote bad blood match, right? That's the first match. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
happens, yeah, Braun wins.
Braun
He gets a
wins.
rematch at
Right.
Crown Jewel. He wins the title.
Right. That has to be right. It has to be the payoff of Braun beating him first, and then you run that line and get the payoff of him finally beating him. Right.
I
Right.
agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. What were you guys' thoughts on Raw overall last night, though? Because I know, Nick, you can do about 2 hours of Raw. You're good for 2 hours
Oh
of
no!
Raw.
I told you, man. Look, man. Y'all watch 3 hours worth of programming. I watch 3 hours in an hour and a half, brother. As soon as it hits, look, it starts at 7. As soon as it hits 8:30, I started. I'm fast forwarding the commercials, and around the last 10 minutes, I land. I catch the last 10 minutes live, no problems. I finish right when y'all finish. I just have to spend my whole night doing it.
Nick is a freaking cheat code here. Uh,
Hey,
Hey,
smarter, not harder.
cheat, man. Cheat, man.
right.
um,
um,
I like Raw to a point. It kind of felt like it ran on to me. It didn't really have a go home feeling. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Like Rhea
Raw always
and
run. Look, man. If you watch Raw for 3 hours, it always runs on. That's why I don't do the 3 hours.
yeah, that's true.
Sometimes it does pay
Because
off
bro,
better,
I
though.
started
Maybe
off in the
sometimes you get a better
office.
payoff, though.
I
yeah.
started off in the office and out like at 9:20. I realized that the Met game wasn't coming on. It was actually tonight. And I
Yeah.
said, I'm going to bed, bro.
See, I
I'm
don't
going to
understand
bed.
that,
I'm
man. They do it the most. I hope they get the Netflix. They can trim this thing down to 2.
Well, you know what? Well, wait. Well, when Raw goes to Netflix, is it still going to be three, or is it going to two?
I hope it goes to 2. I don't know, yo.
I don't think they're changing the 3 hour thing, bro.
Yeah, I'm just
I,
wondering. 'Cause
the
I
thing I
mean,
want to know, SmackDown's going to 3 hours. They haven't announced that yet.
And guess
yeah, I
what?
think
At an hour
SmackDown
and a
is
half
going to
in,
three.
is an hour and a half in, then I'm gonna chime right on in and fast forward through all that bullshit, and then I'll finish up in an hour and a half as usual. I got too much shit going on. Like 3 hours is too damn long to be sitting down. Look, I can't be watching 6 hours of wrestling, another 6 to 12 hours of football, plus 2 spaces, plus run the. Hey man, I got to find cheat codes here, man. There's only so many
Right.
hours in the day. There's so many hours in the day, man. But Raw
uh,
was good though. But overall, I thought Raw was good.
Yeah, I
You're
mean, it was
doing
a
a good
good
job
show.
with.
Like
Yeah.
I just the only thing I really loved about it was the setup between Braun and Jay. Like I found that interesting. Everything else I kind of figured was going to happen, and
You didn't like
going to
our guy calling out Punkin from the back and Punk gets him in the back. I thought that was a good call out.
yeah, yeah.
I
Now
mean,
that
you
I
like the
think
big
about it, I
what
didn't think
about the
about it
big
that way.
what about the big SOBs? That was a fun
Oh yeah,
match.
that was the second thing.
Yeah.
Yo, they was trying to kill each other.
Yeah, man.
They were
Banger
trying to murder each other, bro.
after
Yeah.
banger.
But
That
yeah,
was great.
meat. Hold on, and WWE made it no
Right,
better by putting on their socials
meat
meat
versus
versus
meat.
meat. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what are we doing here?
Oh,
What are we
bro,
doing here?
jeez. And he died. I don't know if y'all noticed, but he dives onto him on the top of the car, right? And the
Mm-hmm.
damn
Hmm.
inside of the car sparks because he knocked the
Oh yeah, I
light
did see
out of
that. I
the
was like, wait a
thing.
minute. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did the light just go out in the car?
Bro, it exploded. It didn't go out. It
Or
exploded.
it exploded? Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I was thoroughly entertained by that match. That was a great match. Loved it. Just
I mean, guys,
hitting each
that could
other
have been
and
a pay
shit.
per view match if we're being honest.
That could have been on
PLE.
Bash.
PLE.
I wouldn't have minded that on
yeah.
Bash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have mind. You know what? That could be a match that could be added to to Bash at Berlin, maybe.
They had that man. Okay.
It could. Hey, I'm just saying it could. Not saying it
I
will, but it
think
could.
I think how that'll play out is Braun will interfere with that match that Bronson's in. He'll be distracted and whoever else is supposed to win wins. And then they might get a bad blood match. They
Word.
might get a bad blood.
Yeah, they could. But no, I thought
I would love them
that
to
was
be in a either last man standing or what's
no DQ or something like that.
the
Well, that's what
10
Last
count
Man
shit? Is last man standing the
Last Man
10
Standing
count
is
now?
the 10 count. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
yeah, this is last man standing now.
You got Last Man
Yeah, a
Standing,
little
or I
quick
mean,
30 minutes
you could do a I Quit.
Yeah,
That would be interesting
with
with two
just
big
beating
guys
each
like
other to
that.
death.
Yeah.
yeah, might as well. I mean, yeah. Oh, well, hey, I'll tell you this right now. If a certain person was still the head of creative at WWE, that's a pay per view match. Two big, two big sweaty dudes like
It's
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pay per view
The
for
meat
match.
sweats.
sure.
Yeah, the meat sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That would have been a title match, but he would have had the world title right now.
Hell yeah.
But I'm enjoying. But I will say I am enjoying the push that Bronson Reed's getting. He cuts good
Yeah,
promos. He
finally,
does good work.
finally,
He's getting a good push right now. I'm excited for Bronson Reed to get this push.
exactly. And it's good to see, and like Braun can still work a little bit, look a little slower, a little
He's
slower.
stiff,
Maybe
bro.
some stuff catching
Like
up with
his
him.
the clock is ticking for
Yeah,
Braun. He's stiff.
yeah,
Like he's the guy that needs to be in a tag team now. He don't need to be doing singles matches no more. Like you can just tell. And that I mean, look, it happens over time. Uh, Braun's been awesome for sure. But yeah, he's definitely a little stiff, a little slower. You can tell. Some things are catching up with him.
definitely
Yeah.
slow. What
He,
did you think
he
of the Howdy match?
They got
I
to do
have
something with
thoughts.
they got to do something with the wig, man.
You know, like the wig.
They got to change the mask up, man. I like the angle. I like what they're doing. I like the story they're telling. But we can't get you. But you're starting to get to a line of, and some of this is just about purpose and where the story's going to, right? I mean, there's some of that that's involved here because okay, where are we trying to get to, right? There was a nice
Right.
build up to this moment, and now I think we're losing the steam of where this thing's going. But I
Hmm.
think it's a distraction. The mess that he has in there with how the hair flows and everything. I think they need to alter that. They ain't got to completely revamp it. But I think they need to alter it a little bit, and we got to find out where we're going. Right? I'm setting them free. I'm doing this. I don't know where this thing is headed. We the build up and the vignettes and everything they were doing to this moment were really good, really excited. But we don't want to get to the point where we're just doing this for Bray and there's no point in it.
You hit the nail on the head. What I was gonna say. It's too much Bray in there. It's too much Bray. I don't know what this story like. What is this story? Just a tribute to Bray? Like, is
Right?
this? That's what it's feeling like to me. And it's not that I don't. I kind of feel nasty saying it, like because I love Bray, but I mean, if this is just a tribute to Bray, then I mean, I don't want to watch that. I don't.
I think it's a fine line, right? And we had this conversation behind the scenes of you don't want this to feel like it's turning into a cash grab,
Right.
right? We've had that conversation before.
Mhm.
And I don't think it's there. I think this is very much so part of where this thing was headed all along, for sure. Because you had Bray before on a cut a promo and say, I am Uncle Howdy, right? Let's be clear.
Right.
And this is part for Dallas, Bo Dallas, and what he wants to do to honor his brother. But at a certain point, it does have to be about business, you know. And look, y'all know me, y'all know Bray's my guy, and I appreciate the Wide Six and what's going on here. But we have to
Mhm.
get somewhere. It was a good build up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where this, but again, we need to know where this is going and what the ideas that we're, I set them free. Okay, what are we doing? What's the next? Like, from the time that they crashed the party with everything in the back was great,
Right.
and then it's kind of
But it's
gradually
just
lost
not
a
there
little bit
now.
of steam. You know, so I don't
It's
know.
sad. Like I said, I don't know if I did. I say in the chat, I might have, but at like 3 weeks, I'm like, you got to do something.
Mm.
Then they did the match with the family first. So okay, kind of get it. And then like the next week, and went right back to the same thing. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
now
That.
they
Yeah.
ended 2 weeks
well,
later they did the Howdy match.
Yeah. I don't.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know what where. I'm kind of with you guys. I'm not sure if they're just doing this as a tribute to Bray Wyatt, or or is this going to pay off eventually? You know, where is this
right.
story going to go? I don't know because and don't get me wrong, I love it, the idea of what they're doing, keeping it alive, but at some point you gotta get the train moving a little bit because it seems
look,
like it's stalling right now.
and then you had the tag match, right, in where it all began, right, which was good.
Hmm.
And although I thought the match could have been a little bit better, but overall it was fine. And then where they were like off air for like 3 weeks, it felt like where
At
were
Which
least
they?
seems
2.
like a long time. Which seems like
I
a
Yeah.
was.
long time.
And then magically, oh well, Howdy's going to wrestle Gabe. I'm like, oh well,
Why?
that's random. Like, okay, then we're just popping Chad Gable and Howdy up here. Great. Oh, okay. I don't know where we're going. And like the whole idea was right. So let's be clear. The story was they were going after Chad Gable for how he handled the Alpha Academy, right? And how he turned his
Right.
Hmm.
back on the family. Well, that's done. So why are we still fucking? Oh, can we cuss here? My bad.
Here you
Do
go.
we cuss? Okay.
You
Then
go.
why the
Yeah, go
fuck are
ahead.
we still fucking with these
Yeah, go ahead.
dudes? I know Gable just got the new contract, and you're trying to get your money out of that, but there's really no point of what's going on now. And on backside, we just talked
Hmm.
about tag teams. Well, what are you doing with the bros over there? Because they can do some stuff on the tag, but now you making them, inferior, right?
Cyclops.
So I just don't know where this thing's going. Like it seems like you've gotten your message across to Chad Gable. So what's next?
Exactly. In my opinion, that match is that should be the end of it. Like he already has a new group. Like he
Right,
don't even talk to Otis on the show
right.
anymore. Like so, what do it's this? I don't know. Like I need something to happen. Storyline lies. Matches are matches to me. Like yeah, I can sit here and love a match all day, right? But
Mhm.
I'm watching the damn 3 hour show to be entertained. So I need a story to be
Yeah,
I need a
they
story.
need like the
Yeah.
Wyatt family always had who they were going after. But see, it's so much simpler when you have three people,
Right.
right? And you
Right.
have the
Exactly.
leader, and then you have the henchman. Okay, and now we're going after Cena. Okay, or now we're going after insert Randy Orton, right? So okay, you handled up with Chad Gable, whatever, whatever. So where's the Wyatt Six going now? What is the move there? And I think that's what they have to try to figure out between now and Bad Blood is. I don't. Boy, I hope they don't stretch this out with American
I
Made all the way
feel
to
that's
Bad
what I feel
Blood.
like they I really think that's what they're going to get to.
It's gonna be long in the
And it's going to
tooth.
be a sponsored match. I bet money on
Hmm.
it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. But at some point, you're going to have to pay this thing off. It's going to have to pay off sooner or later, or rather sooner than
It's
later, I
not
should
payoff
say.
to show what the just not even payoff. I don't think payoff is the right word. I just need what is the progression in the story? What is
Yeah.
the
Oh, okay, yeah.
progression?
There you go. There you go. Yeah,
I
yeah.
need
There
I
you
need
go.
what like where is he aiming this? After it has to be an end goal. Where can I get a glimpse of the end goal? Can I get a hint to the end goal? Just
We're just
something.
there to fuck up the American Maiden. That's it. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Tag in when you got
Bash.
a new contract to get screwed over by Howdy and them for a while. Good luck.
Yeah. Bad blood. I mean, not bad blood. Bash in Berlin Saturday. Um, is Kevin Owens turning on Cody, or do you think
Yes.
that?
Did you not see that shit on
Oh
like bro
yeah,
that they're teasing the shit
yeah. I
out of
saw
that
it on
boy?
Friday. Yeah. Oh yeah. But see, I don't know if it was going to be at Bash or if they're going to wait halfway between going into Bad Blood and then that can set up a match for
Nah.
Cody and Kevin Owens at Bad Blood.
Nah, I think that's an immediate soon as he loses, he's gonna kick Cody in the nuts. Absolutely he's gonna kick Cody in the nuts.
You
Yeah.
think they're gonna? So you
And
think they're gonna build this to bad blood then?
I think a rematch is happening in that bad blood, yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
I could see that. I could
Yeah.
see that. But also,
And you
I
know
can.
what's
But there's a lane in me where sometimes they're showing you a swerve and there's not a swerve, and that's the swerve in general,
that's
right?
true too.
They're
But
leading they're
also
leading you like, oh, this is about to happen, and then right when you think it's going to happen, they're like, nah, it's all good, man. And they move on. So I can see either
The
or.
way
I
they're
can see
doing
either
it is
or.
going to be for me. It's going to be like they're gonna. He's keeps saying that he's not that guy. He's not that
Yeah.
guy. But now everybody keeps saying that he's that guy. So now I'm going to be that guy. Like that's kind of how that turn I feel is going to happen.
Chris, I hope you're not microwaving the chicken because you didn't fry it all the way like you did that brisket.
no.
Like bro. This
Yeah.
No, I was taking some heating up
Gotcha.
some rice real quick.
Cool.
Uh, no, the chicken turned out very good,
Okay,
very
good.
scrumptious,
All right. Well,
voluptuous.
put it on the screen then.
right. Put it on
Oh,
the
really?
screen
Hold on. Keep your phone
right now,
down.
I'm on my phone. What do you want me to do? I
bro.
can't. I'm
It's
on my phone.
recorded. What are you doing? It's recorded.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go.
If it ain't brown,
All right. I got this. I get a little bit closer, man. I can't even
yeah,
see it on
man.
a small
No problem. Okay,
screen.
there you go. I can't examine
All
it.
right,
Okay.
okay. I got some screenshots.
All
I'll put those in the
right.
file and check them out later.
I mean, it's not.
I got some good screenshots there. I'm gonna check them out later. Don't worry. Oh no, I put screenshots. Can y'all see me still? I think you got a little sliver of me.
Yeah, I
Drop me,
see
bring me
you.
Yeah,
I
back up.
see you.
I got you.
But no, I do wonder though. Nick, how are you feeling about Cody's story? Like, do you feel like he's just being thrown into stories just to be thrown into
Yes,
stories,
how
or
you
like
feeling?
there's no direction, or like how do you feel about
How you
Cody
feel?
right now?
Yeah, how you feel?
He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's a face. I'm proving myself consistently. I'm a man of the people, and I'm moving right along. I mean,
You had to beg a man
that's
to
what a
take a
face
title
is.
shot. Oh, okay.
Do what?
You had to beg a man to take a title shot, but okay.
Oh man, he didn't want to do
I
it, and
think you
you
had
made
to
him
beg a
do it.
man to take a title shot. Okay.
Oh well, so that's story. Y'all want story? You got story.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Because the man said as soon as he was going to, whenever your GM was about to give it to Roman Reigns, that's whenever the Mr. Big Man's like, whoa, 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 wait a minute, I want it now. See. So,
um,
I mean,
All right, let's get to this pay per view card. Do you have anything on? Because in my opinion, SmackDown was really ass. Do you have anything that you want to say about
hey,
SmackDown?
you know what?
it was.
I forgot what happened in SmackDown on SmackDown.
Yeah, I had to read about it. I didn't. I don't
Look,
remember. I know. I remember the
look,
Cody thing. That's it.
it's a show. Uh, the Terror Twins don't move me. I'll be honest with y'all.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't. Whatever. I'm over that side of things. I don't know if I'm really liking the new Judgment Day either. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you.
I haven't
There's
decided.
things, yeah. There's things that I like about it. I think Carlito doesn't fit, and I like Carlito. I don't think
Yeah, I
Carlito
would have
fits.
liked him if he went with Priest.
Yeah,
I would
I
like him
don't.
over there.
Yeah, I just, I don't know. I mean, new music. I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it don't rock with
Yeah,
me. I don't
they
rock
gotta
with me.
find something for Carlito to do because
And I
Carlito
And
said
then,
it.
is
but I mean, of course, I
Did I
mean,
say this last week, Chris, about the Terror Twins name? I am that shit got to go.
Yeah.
That got
Like, what are
I
y'all
think
tough.
he
talking
did.
about? I'm not with that.
Terrence went. This is not a DC
The
comic. What are we
whole
doing?
the celebration and what's your face with the kendo stick and all that. Cool.
Oh,
Oh, teaching. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was two
cool.
weeks ago actually.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm
I
just
kind of like that part because they're like she was busting her ass for Nia and they gave her a title shot. She was busting her ass in
yeah. I
NXT
mean,
and
it's
all
cool
that
she
stuff.
got a title
That
shot.
was
I'm
kind of
just like,
yeah.
but I mean, it's just like, okay, cool. I mean, here's your, we're tossing you a bone. Got it.
right.
Noted.
Right,
It's cool.
right.
I mean,
But
Mm-hmm.
your
it has
hard
a little
work.
story behind it too, though.
Yeah, so I mean, it's look, yeah. I mean, it's yeah. SmackDown's been SmackDown. It's not been terrible. It's not been fantastically over the top
It's
either.
been average.
Right.
Yeah.
It
It's been
average
average.
is that's the best word to describe. Very average. Very
Very
average.
average.
Even in all due respect, even with the Roman Reigns shit,
Although I
that was
mean,
the only highlight of the show.
I will say
So
this. I mean, shout out to Jacob. When have you ever seen the guy out here just doing wrestling shit with a walking boot on? Salute.
Yeah, no
true. Like,
kidding,
what are
man.
you
No
doing?
kidding, man.
You're like, brother,
You're supposed
look,
to not be on your
the rest of the bloodline can't carry it. I know you got a walking boot on, but get your ass out there and do something. I'm sorry. I
Yo,
got to
I'm
say
like,
that 'cause, like, we don't
I
care.
seen this dude. He puts on the follow right, Roman, and he's doing the power, He Man, and all that shit. I was dying when he did that shit. Sorry, but and then I
And also,
just
too,
like he put
I
his
need.
head
Can I say
down, and I
this?
just see a gray thing
Yeah,
hit this man's chin.
my man super kicked him with the boot, dog. I was like, hey, yo. I was like, well, that's the first and much wrestling I was watching in my life. I ain't seen that on WWE. Uh,
Right,
man,
first
look,
time
but
for
again,
everything.
on that side of things, bro, like Roman needs to jump on the mic, dog. Like we're getting too long winded him not saying shit. It's the same thing repeated. Oh, if you want to come get it, I come out and get it, and then I come out next week and I don't get it. And nah, bro. Like watch this repeat every fucking Friday, bro. Like, come on. Like,
I
get on the
think
mic and
they're.
cut a
I don't
fucking
know.
promo,
They're
man.
waiting. They're waiting for some reason. I'm guessing. I don't know, but
Maybe
maybe
he's
they're
speaking
trying to.
Friday.
I mean,
Maybe he's
look, and
speaking
He's
I
not
get
going to
Friday.
the
be there.
little. I mean, I get the
He's
little
not
like
going
he
to be
didn't
there.
get it the first time. Then, oh, he did put it on. You saw his face, but then they whooped his ass and got it off of him. Like, bro, cut a promo, dog. Where do you stand? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah,
yeah.
I agree with that part. He needs. I thought that that Pat, well, that last Friday he was on there, that was going to be a promo,
Mhm.
and that kind of disappointed me. So yeah, I think it's time to at least for him to explain his
Yeah, position.
Exactly.
what he wants
Yeah,
at least.
and look,
You
and
know.
to a certain extent, maybe the Jacob Fatu things kind of slow rolled it down a little bit, right? There is some of that in there. You're dealing with some real stuff there, but hey, look, it ain't nothing for him to cut a promo that can spin this in a different direction. I mean, to me, I don't want to say lazy, but I am going to say lazy. The ending and how they're running the bloodline right now has been a little lazy to me. You know, look, how about this? Save the end of the call me out, come out, whatever, and just let him cut a promo. Guess what? Roman ain't got to show up. Cut a promo. That's what we want any damn ways. We done seen him come out and whoop ass and ooh ah, and all that like 5 times already. Cool. Cut a damn promo. You ain't cut a promo since you've been back. That's what the people want.
Yeah, and I think that the promo that he cuts is probably something big. So
Right.
they're trying to hold off for it, and I think they're doing it a little too long. Like I
Do we
think they
think
kind of oversold it.
do we think Heyman's coming back into the foray with him? Or is
I
this
think
strictly a single?
before
That's what
Heyman
I'm
gets in
thinking.
the ring, Heyman will be with him. Yes.
Then they
I think
need
Heyman
to.
coming back.
Then what they need to do is Roman doesn't have to speak yet, man. What they need to do is they just and to an extent for me, I don't need Heyman to speak. I just need to see Heyman somewhere around him. Or, you know what? Heyman in the back and he opens the phone and says, call Roman Reigns. I don't need a whole lot, right, for the story. You don't
Hmm.
get to give me you can tease me there, but I need a little something other than what you're giving me right now. Because we're at a
Right.
fever pitch and where we want to see, where this is going. But we need a little bit more here. We need a little more context. That's all I'm asking for. You ain't got to spill the beans. You're right. There's probably a big promo coming. I'm with you there, fair. But I need a little bit, just a little more tea, just a little bit more tea where this
Yeah.
thing's going.
But then
Well,
again, it's this that you keep saying, I want more, I want more, is making them do what exactly what we don't want them to do because
Yeah,
they know we're gonna be there to see it. And
right,
it's just
exactly.
trying to build
but you
anticipation, in
got to
my
give me
opinion.
something than what you've been giving me right now. That's all I'm saying. That's why we're
But
kind of
no,
indifferent.
no, I'm
That's
with
why we're
you.
just kind of a little indifferent on SmackDown right now. But it's
I'm
not
with you.
against average, not bad. Just a little something.
I'm with you. I'm with
I
you.
Well,
guess he's
no, well, maybe Friday Roman speaks a little bit. Maybe he
maybe.
speaks just enough. He doesn't
Roman's not
say
going to be there
like
until the premiere of I don't know, 13.
so he's not gonna be at Bash of Berlin. Bash of Berlin. Okay, I thought he was gonna be there. Okay,
Never gone to one of those things. He went to the first one, and that was it.
no, he should go, but
Neither here nor there.
Why?
why not show up?
I mean, hey man, listen. I don't know. You got a dude that's susceptible to so many shit right now. He's taking pills where half the time is reportedly like he don't want to get out of bed to go work out. Like I think that type of travel on him, they don't want to put him through, and
That's
and
fair.
that's just real life is what
Mm.
that I don't think they
That's
want to do
fair.
that.
That's fair.
That's he does a shorty show. He does both shorty shows sometimes. At least one of
Right.
them. He'll do at least one of them. So like, yeah, I don't think I don't know. I don't want to get into that device of the Roman contract thing, but obviously it's because of his health, and they're trying to prolong it. But they want him to be around, so they did what they did. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
hate him,
I mean, you just
but
got to
they
work
do
with
need
what you
he does
got. I
need to
mean,
cut
at
a
the end
fucking
of the
promo.
day.
I need to give me an IG video.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. They don't have to be in person by any stretch.
Yeah, give me a video,
Hmm.
give me something. But yeah, I do think it needs to be a little bit. But Leo, let's get back. Let's get into this card, man. Let's get these
Sure.
picks in. Let me just get this up here. I don't want to
Pretty much,
go.
it's gonna be cookie cutter. It's gonna be a cookie cutter
Yeah, for
pay per
sure,
view.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Um, do you want to do what starts first? What match do? We'll start with you next. What match do you think kicks off Berlin?
Mm, give me Punk and Drew.
Okay.
Start off hot.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me Punk and
Okay.
Drew.
What
I
about you,
like
Chris?
that.
Oh man, I would say, yeah, I go. I'll go with Punk and Drew. I'll go with Punk and Drew. I'll go with that.
I go tag titles, women's tag titles.
That would be my other one. That would be my other one. It depends if you want to start slow or hot, but it's going to be hot because of there being, the tag champ spot though too. So that's where I
Yeah.
kind of wrestle with. Do they want to save them a little bit later in the card? You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But I could see those would be the two for sure that I think they started with.
I think you want to start off the women's tag just because the crowd will be so hot and that'll kind of translate as far as the energy to the match.
Mhm.
Like how good, big or whatever it is, they're going to
Right.
cheer it because it's just the first match. Everybody's going to do that for the first match, right?
Mhm.
So that's why I think that's the right there. But I'm going to do this because I really don't think they're going to start off with a blockbuster like Drew Punk. So we're going to say that the women's titles match, as far as how we're going to run it down, we're going to start it like that. So Chris, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill versus Isla Dawn. Your winner.
Mm, I think Jade and Bianca lose, and I think this is the start of the. I think this is the start of the heel turn for either Bianca or for Jade. Probably more so Bianca. I think that's going to be the start of it.
So you got Isla Dawn winning and the start of Bianca heel turn.
Yeah, I think so. I think so
Okay. Okay.
because then that will set it up for bad blood.
So you think they're gonna have a match of bad blood,
Yeah.
Jade and Bianca? Okay. Okay. What about you, Nick?
I got the champs retaining. I don't. If there's a heel turn, I think it's going to be Jade, but I don't think it's going to be a heel turn right now. But I
I
got the
got Jade
champs.
and Bianca winning. Um, I agree with you on the second part of what you said, Nick. I don't think that the heel turn is now. I don't think they're gonna rush a match in a month to bad blood. I think that's a long build. This is going to be a long, drawn out build for this heel turn, and I think it is going to be Bianca turning heel. But that's a WrestleMania match, in my opinion, if you
Tell
build
you
it
what
right. So
though,
I don't
man,
think it's
guys, Jade is so good as a heel though.
Mm,
I think Jade's a better heel than face.
mm,
Well, I mean, I've only seen her as a heel, so I don't.
When you've seen her
I
plenty
guess
as a face so far.
mm-hmm.
I like what she's been doing lately. How she like her
She's
her
not bad. No, I
presentation
don't,
of
I don't
stuff.
think she's a terrible face by any stretch. But I think when she's a heel, she's in her bag. And to be honest with you, I like
Yeah,
Bianca more as a face, but that's personal preference on my part.
Oh
I like
well,
Bianca as a heel. I watched NXT Bianca as a heel. I love her as a heel.
who do you
She
think?
she
Who do you think would be a better sale as a heel, Bianca or Jade?
Jade,
Bianca.
ooh, Jade.
A what?
Bianca sells.
Oh,
Bianca sells way better as a face. My
Mm,
personal
okay.
opinion. I think Bianca sells way better as a face than a heel. Jade can do anything and sell, and we've already seen her sell as a heel heavy. Her
yeah.
attitude,
I
like
don't.
look, I'm a believer in your natural attitude. I think translates to your wrestling profile, right? Because you're basically yourself turned up to 10. I think Bianca is more not a better person or a face versus heel, another, but I think that's more matches her energy, and I think the heel matches more of Jade's energy. That's how I take it. But not that they're bad or good people. Ultimately, I just think when they're in their bag in
Yeah,
those lanes, you know what I mean?
yeah. I think it's that time for Bianca.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that when I'm not going back to him, but when we all felt it was that time for Roman Reigns to turn heel, like before he actually did a long time ago. You know what I'm
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
saying? That Royal Rumble win that everybody hated, it was around that time to go heel and they didn't do it. I think if they don't do that with Bianca, it's going to start turning bad because she's really stale as a face. She's really
Okay.
stale.
Right now, she is. You
I
think?
think
You
you
think
need
so?
absolutely she's stale as a
But
face.
she's
Does she
still
get
because
pops?
she's had to
Yes. Does she?
carry Jade, but that could be the turn though. But I digress.
That's what I'm saying. That's the turn. That's the turn. Now it'll go better with a loss if they're trying to get it at bad blood, but in my opinion, they're trying to get that to WrestleMania. So you have them
Mm-hmm.
win the title, go on a little
I
run,
think the ladies retain
lose
at
it
home.
around
I think they let the
elimination chamber.
champs retain at home. I think they get the payoff at home, but we'll see.
They're not a, that's not home. That's home.
It might as well be.
Europe. All right.
Yeah.
But
I
they gotta
mean,
win at home though.
and they're going to retain at home. Give the home crowd what they want.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yeah. All right. So you got two Isla Dawns,
And one
and
Jaden.
one Jay Bianca. Stand down. Stand down. No,
Okay.
all right. So the dreaded second match. Me and Chris have pretty much predicted every pay-per-view for WWE second match is the hardest shit in the world. I think that's going to this tag team, this inner whatever gender tag team.
Oh, the mixed tag team
Yeah,
between
Terror Twins versus Judgment
between
Day.
yeah,
You
the
think you
Terror
think back to
twins.
back? You think back to back tags?
Yeah.
Wow, CJ.
You
Really?
need a you need a
Yeah,
cool you
CJ
need
turned
that
the light on
you
me.
need that tag, don't you need that tag match for a cool down later? You don't
I
think?
don't know.
Mm,
See, I'm doing this now because the way they did SummerSlam for that
Uh-huh.
card, bro, surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah.
They went up, 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 up. It was no break.
Uh-huh.
And maybe you can maybe call the women's title match a break, but that was still a good match.
Uh-huh.
So it kind of just kind of
Well,
elevated. I think
well,
that's
we did
kind of
see.
what
I mean,
he wants to do.
the women's championship match was kind of a break, even though it wasn't a bad match, right? We saw the crowd. We were talking about it, right? Like, oh,
Yeah,
here's
but they
Bailey,
picked up real good towards the
they did
middle
because
of
they
it
were trying to
though.
get back in time for
Right,
the right.
right,
So
right. So yeah, that's I just think that's this. I don't
okay.
know. I
Well,
don't
look,
because
look,
I don't
however
see
y'all gonna be
another
rolling,
second match
hey,
here.
I'm just here to pick the card. I'm fine with it.
No, you're good. But I'm just saying, we can have a discussion, a little healthy debate. But I just don't like. What are you gonna put CM Punk second?
No, it has to be. I mean, I
Put
put
Drew
them first, but
second?
it don't matter to me.
no, I
But
think
no,
Oh yeah, true.
if Drew and Punk are not starting off the pay per view, they'll be towards the heck. They could be
I
co
think they're
main
the
event
third match.
or,
I think they're the third
or
match.
no. If it's six matches, they could be probably fourth. They'll probably be fourth.
okay. Well, let's
If
go with
it, if,
the
if it's
well.
six,
Who y'all got?
For the second match,
Terror Twins. I got Terror Twins. Whatchamacallit? New New Judgment Day.
no, I got
Street
Judgment Day winning.
trash.
I think Judgment Day is gonna win.
Mm,
I would say the way to go, like I still go with my traditional
Or it could
wrestling
be it could be no DQ,
superstition.
or I mean count or something like that.
No, I don't. I think it's a straight up match, but I always go with my wrestling superstitions, and the Terror Twins, quote unquote, stood tall. So yeah, I think that Judgment Day wins. Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, right? You could get a quick payoff and move on if you give it to the Terror Twins. Oh, they got their revenge, yada yada yada. Move on, but I think Judgment Day needs a bump. We just kind of talked about the new Judgment Day, and how it's feeling right now. They probably need a bump. I mean, the quote unquote Terror Twins losing, it's not going to hurt their heat, in my opinion, with those two. So yeah, I'll lean Judgment Day on this.
All right,
Is it
so we all
is it a clean win or is it
Of course not.
interference? Oh, well,
Yeah,
hey.
definitely interference. The
definitely
Judgment Day.
somebody JD big ass head get in the way
Yeah,
somewhere.
right.
Right.
You blocked me. I couldn't see. Roll up 1, 2, 3. All right, so I'm gonna go the third match. Like I said, we just doing random.
Yeah.
I think the third match is gonna be Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens. That's me.
Oh, you think? Wow, I think Fair is super trolling right now.
Oh shit! Yeah, at this
Boy,
point,
you don't put the money in third. The fuck?
I mean, they put CM Punk and Drew McIntyre in the middle of the match, in the middle of the card, like SummerSlam.
Well,
That
you know what? Well,
ain't for the title.
yeah. So
It
if
was
that's the
a
case,
bigger
then
story than the title.
But I
so if
don't
that's the
care. I mean, Cody
case,
Rhodes wins. We can move on. Cody Rhodes wins. All right, good
yeah.
job.
Because if that's the case, if you put that third, then Drew and CM Punk is
They're
fourth.
closing the show. No, no, they got to close the show then.
Oh, Drew and CM Punk, you think are
Yeah,
closing the show?
if you're putting them
You're
third,
not
it
gonna
has to
close the
be.
show with Gunther.
Nah, I'm just joking.
Mm.
I'm just joking, sir. I mean, since he's putting daggum roads there, I'm gonna do what I want to do now.
All right, okay. What would you gonna put him in co-main event? Because I always believed that this was Gunther's main event
I mean, I
hmm
get it. It's both.
territory.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So we're making
that's what I'm
so
saying.
now
Like
we're
you want to
making
separate the
so we're
matches.
making
That's why I did it.
now we're making CM Punk and Drew a cool down match. Awesome.
Well, again, they did that with SummerSlam.
Okay, that's
It
fair.
wasn't a cool
Let's
down
do it.
match. They just
Well, hold
said,
on. Wait.
"Hey,
We only
cheer."
got three. What's the other match we're missing?
That was it.
No, you got
Oh,
the women's.
there's one
No, you got
more.
the women's. You got the women's championship match.
Yeah.
That's not on the card. That's on Friday.
Oh shit. Well, then we don't have six matches. Then we
It's
got
only
five.
5.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. If it's only five,
That's why I said they have to be adding a match. They have to be adding a match. It can't be 5. That's crazy.
Why can't it be?
Because I just feel that's too little.
I mean, bro, you're telling me they're gonna add a match come Friday?
Yeah, it's a random ass match. Who cares?
What possible match would you add come Friday?
Um, I can have the a rematch for the tag titles. I can get no. Wait, we are missing the match. We are
I
missing
thought
the
we were.
match.
I swear to
LA
God, I thought we
Knight.
were.
LA,
LA
Yeah,
LA
Knight
there
did
it
Knight.
an open
is.
challenge. LA Knight did
Yeah,
an open challenge.
that's right. Yeah,
So we
let's
don't
do
know
that
who
match.
he's fighting.
So there's your third
We
match right
don't know.
there. Either your second or your third match right there. LA
There you go.
Knight.
So maybe yeah, that's the third match. That's the third. Well, that could be the second match. Yeah.
Let's do third
hmm
Um,
match.
yeah, third
Logan
match.
Paul walking through the door.
Uh, who's
Logan
I
Paul
don't
going to
know who they
pull
could
up.
be. Who?
Logan Paul going to pull up. He's
No,
open.
he's not. He's not in the camp.
Okay.
Yeah,
Escobar gonna
I
pull
think
up.
he got hurt.
I
They
mean,
just fought.
wouldn't this be a perfect time to introduce somebody new?
It would be. I don't. I mean, there's Ricky Starks, but I don't think his contract is up yet, and I don't
Okay.
think he'll be somebody to debut in Berlin. Like who?
No,
Oh, yes,
you
it
know
is.
what?
What about Vinny? He just cut the promo.
Vinny Vetted. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
First match, a
That's
title
true.
match. So he's not gonna win.
I mean, right, but I mean, he got the nice little polished push promo. Don't have to win to get over though.
Possibility. Possibility. Um,
If not
Dragunov.
Vinny, I think Jericho's going to win his 4-way though for the IC.
His match is on Raw though, but he's over there right now. Random match. I don't know what this is, bro. I don't know
Yeah,
what they're doing.
it feels to me like it's Vinny. You just cut the promo. It's open. You don't need no because basically you don't need a build, right? I'm issuing an open challenge. Vinny done cut
Hmm.
the promo and everything. This seems like the spot, right? European. You slide him on in there.
Yeah, I mean him. I mean he's definitely probably the most logical. Um, I like Dragunov too.
Yeah, I like. I
Nice
mean,
that
I
he's
like
over
Dragon.
there. I'm trying to think who else is. Pretty much the SmackDown roster is over there.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I really can't think anybody. I
Yeah,
can't think
well,
anybody on SmackDown.
now,
Andrade, Carmelo, maybe.
yeah,
Carmelo would
maybe,
be
maybe
cool.
so. Yeah, Carmelo would be a good match for a LA Knight.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's LA Knight's winning, so it don't matter. So
Hmm.
insert who you want, but LA Knight's winning. LA Knight retains.
Now, I'll be
but
shocked
LA
if,
Knight's gonna win anyway, in my opinion. So at least
but
in
Huh?
my
I'll be
opinion.
shocked if Logan Paul comes back. I'll be shocked. I don't think he is, but I'd be
Yeah.
shocked if he did come back.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
this
think
smells like Vinny to
he's
me.
hurt or some shit like that. He said he hurt something again. So I don't think he's coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Vinny or
But
Carmelo, it'd be my two votes, but we'll see.
Camilla,
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
go
Ilya. I
Vinny,
mean, it
and
could
I'm gonna
be
go
Ilya.
Dragon.
I just don't think Ilya makes a lot of sense there, though.
Fanfare.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a glorified house
But
match,
I
our
think,
house show, right?
right? Yeah, but boy, I think you need a pop though, right? If you, to me, when you do a PLE and it's an open challenge or whatever, right? You're looking for a pop. You're looking for something. And look, I'm
Hmm.
not saying that Vinny gets a pop, but he would get a pop there. He's going to get a pop there more if he pops up than he's going to get in the states popping up. You know what I mean? Does Carmelo
Yeah,
really? Does
if
Carmelo really get that pop? Probably not. You would probably
Camilla
pop
doesn't
more than
get that
Carmelo
pop,
though.
but Dragonoff gets
But
that pop.
Dragunov would, yeah. I said Dragunov would get more of a pop than
Hmm.
Carmelo over there for sure. So
Yeah.
it has to be something in that base over there. Facts.
So it could come down to either Vinny or Dragonoff.
Right. I can see
Right.
that.
Okay.
But either
Okay.
way, Knight wins, and that's why I say Dragonoff just a random dude because it really doesn't hurt Dragonoff
Right.
because he's not on SmackDown.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
he has another number one contenders match. You might not want to do that and have him lose back to back. So I think he is going to win his match.
Right.
But I would say give him that. That gives you a nice build. Got a hard match for the champion. Now you're
Yeah.
going into another title contender match.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Ilya or Vinny for me. I'm with you there. You've talked to me. You've talked me into it.
Yeah. So
But
so
LA
so
Knight,
the
no matter what, wins. Do
Yeah.
we all
LA
agree with
Knight's
yeah,
winning
that?
no matter
yeah.
who
LA
pulls
Knight
up.
wins.
But
So
let's go
so
above
LA
Walter
Knight
shirt. Joking.
but the LA Knight match will probably be the second match of the night then, right?
No,
Yeah.
you put it
Now
there.
that I
Just
think
no. Just
about it.
keep building. No. I'm with you now. You already got me on the build.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Okay.
right. Put
Right.
the third. I just forgot about it. I
Tag
definitely would have put that
US.
second.
Right. Tag
But
US title. Uh, you want to do Cody, then Punk, then
With
what's Cody?
Gunther
Or
and
do you want to do
Randy.
Punk? Or do you want to do Punk, then Cody, then
I think I want to do Punk then Cody then
okay,
No,
Gunther.
I might. Ooh, I don't know
So
because
then
I
you
might
got
want
the
to do.
title
I might
match.
want
You
to
got
do.
the title match starting. You got the cool off match. Then you got another title match. Then you got the not a cool off match, but you got pretty much the I remember used to call triple main events. Remember those
Hmm.
days?
Hmm.
So you got the first of the triple main events. Bang, bang, bang.
I would do Cody, Kevin, Drew, Punk, and then Gunther, Orton.
Okay.
So you do WWE Undisputed Title,
Right.
Drew Punk,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
Gunther.
Sure.
That's
I
what I would
mean,
do. That's what I would do.
either way, I think
Yeah.
those are the next three
Mhm.
matches. But
Yeah.
flip a coin. Which one do you want to put there just for the matches we're doing? Flip a
Let's go
coin.
with
Uh.
Cody. Cody fourth
Cody.
in the fourth slot. Let's go
Cody.
Cody
Okay.
Mhm.
KO fourth slot.
Does KO turn heel?
I'm
Yes.
going no.
No.
No. Okay.
I'm going no.
Why not? No.
I think it's just the swerve that's not a swerve. I think they're trying to lead you to that, and then the payoff is he doesn't turn. That's where I'm at.
Or at least not yet.
The
No, not
biggest
yet. There you
tease.
go. Or
Like that'll
not
be the
yet.
biggest. Like I'd be
Okay.
so unsatisfied. Like
Sometimes you get teased late night or the middle of the day on Saturday.
yeah, I was gonna use the phrase, but then I just didn't want to use that
That's
phrase for
okay. I
this.
did it. I'm the guest here. Let's let me do that. I'll take the heat.
um, no,
Yeah,
I think Cody wins. Obviously, Cody's winning.
Yeah.
I think Kevin turns. I think Kevin
Say that.
turns on him.
Obviously, Cody's winning. Go ahead and say that fair. Obviously, Cody's winning.
I don't know, man. If
No, no.
KO
Just go ahead and
turns,
say it. Just go ahead, fair. Don't put your credibility on the line here for this beef from behind the scenes. Just go ahead and say what you got to say. Absolutely, Cody's winning.
Yeah, Cody's definitely
no,
winning.
absolutely, Cody's gonna win.
Okay, there we
Um,
go. Clip that somebody for me. Cody's using that
Eddie,
heavy.
you delete that. You delete this episode. Yes, Cody's gonna win. Um, I would really hate it if KO doesn't turn heel. At least if he doesn't turn heel, give me the tease for SmackDown where he will turn heel or when that he's going to lean that way. Like I don't think you can just
Let
walk
me
out here
watch
after
this.
losing.
Something's going to happen, right? And
Mm.
KO's going to protect Cody to show that he's not
Mm.
turning.
And he loses because of that.
Yep.
I like that. I like that. I like I like that. Okay.
But we'll see.
That'll satisfy me.
Okay, as
I
long
would
as you're
like
happy and satisfied, pause.
that. As long as I'm gonna be very happy with that. Yes. Yes.
And then that can start to trigger a little bit of a turn because, oh, whatever, whatever.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like he's going to turn heel. I want the I guess maybe the reason why is that he always taking bullets for Cody.
Right.
Maybe that'll
He's
go on
got to
what
take
you're saying. Then
one
yeah,
more bullet
makes sense.
and then you get the turn.
Right. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Okay. Now, Nix. I hear what you're saying. I'm going to stick with KO turning
Sure.
at at Bash. But if he doesn't, then I see what you're saying. Then to Fair's point, and I mentioned this earlier, if he doesn't turn at Bash, have him turn on SmackDown, then that could possibly set up something at Bad Blood. So
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah. I think the definite match for Bad Blood is KO Cody.
Right.
I think
Hmm.
that's definitely the match. Absolutely.
Hmm.
All right. So now we got Punk Drew. There's no
I
way
got Punk
Punk
winning
loses
this
twice
one.
in a row.
Yeah.
There's,
Yeah,
Punk,
I
well,
got
you got to
Punk
get to the,
winning.
you got to get to the rubber match, so Punk has to win.
Yeah, Punk's winning
there's
that
no way
Bash.
that
Yeah.
Punk
Yeah,
loses twice.
you got to get to the rubber match here.
Now, every time
If
we
Punk
say it's no
loses,
way,
If Punk loses, I would be shocked. I would be one shocked person.
Man, I'll tell you what, it would be so glorious if he did, though. Oh my God,
bro,
bro,
I
Drew's gonna go to the fucking stratosphere, my guys. If Drew wins
uh,
this, hey, that's gonna be Drew on a whole nother level.
Yeah, no
bro,
kidding, man.
and the X would be absolutely in tears if that
Yeah.
man loses back to back matches. Bro, oh my god, the punk following has, and they have been quiet. I don't know if
Hmm.
you know they like those dudes that be those 52-year-old dudes that be following him around on Twitter. They've been quiet. They've been
They
quiet.
have.
If he loses, bro, they that shit's gonna go crazy, bro.
Hmm.
That shit is gonna turn into the rest. I wouldn't want to go on no wrestling Twitter no more.
Hey,
But no,
but you got to get to the rubber match, man. That's what this is all
yeah,
about.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
For
I
sure.
definitely see that. No,
Do
I
you
no Punk's
think
winning.
so? Do you think that we get some type of running, like some type of interference that we're not thinking about, but it'll fit in?
Well,
AJ Lee.
I don't see. I didn't think about AJ Lee. I don't see Seth coming back because I think he's
that's hurt,
off.
right?
Yeah, Seth's hurt
F
right
is
now, I believe.
resting. I don't think he's hurt. I think he's resting.
Yeah. Well, but I'm just saying, like, because he's still involved in that storyline. I don't see him coming back at all. AJ Lee is somebody that I thought about. I think at SummerSlam, was it SummerSlam? I thought about. Yeah,
AJ
I thought about
Lee.
AJ because
His
of that
wife.
bracelet. His wife's Punk's
Oh,
wife because of
you
that.
think AG? You think yeah, okay? You think AJ?
I mean, I'm not saying that she is, but
Yeah.
that could be a play. That could be a play. Um, but
I
honestly, I
just
don't see any interference. I see them just going at it. I just see them beating the hell out of
yeah, I
each
just
other.
don't see like if it's not Seth, what's the point? What's the angle? Right? You got to sell me on
Hmm.
an angle of who's coming into play. AJ makes sense, right? I get that, you know. But outside of AJ, I can't see nobody else being really in that realm.
Yeah, I don't see nobody. So no, I don't see any interference or anything like that happening.
Yeah, I just don't.
The dog.
Yeah, right.
The dog is gonna run in, bite his
Yeah,
arm, get the braces off real quick,
yeah.
and
There
run
it
away.
is. Yes, that's what
Oh
I said.
yes.
Is
Oh,
he still
fair
got the?
froze.
Oh, he's
He's like
froze. Oh, this is so
he's
funny.
like he,
Let
he's like
me get a
oh.
picture of that. Let me get that picture of Fair frozen. That's great. All right, so Chris, I guess we'll close out the show here now.
Yeah,
Just
we
want to look
definitely
at
will close out the
yeah,
show.
because Fair is
Um,
frozen. Uh,
yeah, he's frozen
yeah,
in time.
yeah, he's
Uh,
frozen in time. So we have one match left.
one match left, and it is Gunther versus Randy Orton. I see Gunther. I see him retain. He
Yeah, I think so
retains.
too. Yeah,
It,
he's not dropping.
yeah. If man, if Randy Orton wins, I will be shocked.
Same.
I would be shocked.
Hey, Fair, who do you think's going to win? Oh, well, then there
Oh,
goes
he
Fair.
left.
Oh, because I asked you who was going to win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wrestling Bros podcast here with your host Nix and my co-host Chris.
What's
Fair's
up? What's
retired,
up?
so me and
Yeah,
Chris
he's
are
done
moving
for the.
forward here now. Oh,
but
jeez.
no, I no. Gunther's winning that match. But I do expect it to be a very physical match.
Oh
I
yeah,
think Gunther is
facts.
going to chop the hell out of the Viper. Um, I don't see any interference. Well, no, maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe Ludwig interferes somehow, some way.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Ludwig interferes.
I mean, he could, right? But I think for the first time out there in Berlin, right? Clean. You need a clean win here.
Okay.
I would like a clean win here. Not to say that's how it's going to go, but again, I would, first, you know, over there at home, everything else, just the payoff for the fan base and whatnot. Let them get a clean win.
Okay. No, I can. I wouldn't have a problem if it
Maybe,
was a
or here's
clean
what you
win.
could do, right? Maybe Ludwig comes out and he gets intercepted by Sheamus.
Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. How far is Berlin from Ireland? Because Sheamus was over for
It's
college game day with them.
all that stuff's close, bro.
Okay, yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna say because I know he was over there for college game day
right. All that stuff's
Saturday.
close. So
I
yeah,
forgot
I
about
mean,
Sheamus.
so yeah,
Hmm.
maybe you have a Ludwig trying to get in a thing, and Sheamus comes and bro kicks him, and then they go on about their business.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Get a little
There
pop for
you
those
go.
guys. Yeah,
Yep, there you go.
get all the
So yeah.
Europeans out there on the flow.
Oh man. Well, Smitty, if you are looking at the chat, you can see that Fair he's asking to be brought back up. So can you please let him up one time for your holy mind? Let him
Oh,
up. There he is.
hey,
Oh,
there. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, fella?
hey, Frozen. What's up, Elsa? How you doing?
Oh,
Oh,
okay, okay.
Oh.
boy called him Elsa. LOL. That boy was singing
Um,
that Elsa. Let it go.
So
Let it
let it
go.
go.
y'all
So
was
fair. Who who are you picking?
y'all was on Gunther.
Yeah,
Y'all
Gunther.
was on Gunther. I'm too high for this. Y'all was on Gunther and Orton.
Well, I
Whatever.
mean, this is how we booked it. So yeah.
All right. So I heard what you said about the interference part of it with
Yeah.
Sheamus making a save
Yeah.
indirectly, I guess.
Hmm.
Um, I can get with that. I definitely believe Gunther's winning the match.
Facts.
Um,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like I think you might have to do some type of running or something to that effect, as far as
With
to kind of.
Ludwig?
I don't know. Obviously, it would have to be him,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
So
just
you
to
have
have
Ludwig
him
run
lose
in,
clean,
and then you get Sheamus with the bro kick save.
right? I don't like Orton having to lose clean, but I feel like pretty much all Gunther's matches are clean. So I just don't like him getting pinned 1, 2, 3 like that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go Gunther. Like it's like a no brainer.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah. This is. I mean, a lot of this is kind of cookie cutter, right? But I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Very,
definitely
very cookie cutter.
yeah, definitely chalk pay
Yeah.
per view. It just depends
Very,
on how
very
good the
cookie
matches
cutter.
are. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, this has been a great night. I do want to say shout out to those who tuned in. Mrs. Dawson, to you. Hey, the chicken turned out a-okay. Hey,
I'll
The
review the
one
steak in
piece
a
you
little
showed.
bit.
The
I'll
one piece
review
you
and
showed.
post on. I'll review and post on X later. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There was no blood.
Look at
There was
that
none of that
texture.
stuff.
Look,
Hey,
look, I'm
Texture.
gonna have
it was
three pieces.
cut it
I'm gonna do
right
the
down
little
the
four.
middle.
Look, I'm gonna do the little four square. It's gonna be your three pieces of chicken and Fair's frozen face.
How bad was
Oh,
it?
what up,
Like
Shames? No,
James
no.
going up.
Hey, you were
Yeah,
like this for like he was frozen for like 3 minutes. He was,
yeah, yeah. I got three pieces of chicken and Fair's frozen face. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be glorious.
but no, chicken turned out well. Nobody's going to the hospital. We're all good.
Good, good, good.
You don't know. It takes a little bit for that salmonella. Take a
No.
little bit.
Hey, yo.
Salmonella.
Well, you know what? You know what? Maybe I'll use the time stone and go back in time, and then I can just give it to you while you're like
Uh,
that.
Pause, guy. What did you say? What did you say,
Oh man.
bro?
Yo, this
Oh
has been
my
a great
god.
night, man. This has been a great
Oh,
night. Nix, thank you so much, man, for tuning in and
always,
for
brother.
stopping by,
Anytime, man.
man.
thank
Anytime,
you.
fellas.
Thank you for
Appreciate you,
stopping
Nick.
by, man.
Sorry, I was a
Thanks
smidge
to our,
late there. Sorry about that.
yes, sir. No, no, you're good. You're good,
Let me
man.
just
Hey,
replace this.
Our Dallas
Yeah.
Cowboys cult leader, go follow him on Twitter. Your underscore guy underscore Nix. Look for the blue check mark and also for the Bray Wyatt looking logo on his PFP on X. For Fair, Nix, Smitty, I'm Chris. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Smitty, hit the music. We'll see y'all next week. Enjoy. Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Acknowledge us. For Fair, Smitty, I'm Chris. Y'all have a good one. Hey, y'all take care.